Hello everyone and welcome back for some more Chairman Neldris in Elder Kings 2. And I've been looking around for a bit and it turns out everything around us is tribal holdings. And I mean, it makes sense, this is all Argonian land and they're tribal, but that also means that their land isn't going to be very good for us. For example, the land we took last episode, it's a tribal holding, but since we're not a tribal government, we're not going to get any taxes or levies from this place. We're also not going to be able to use their buildings. So to get any use out of this, we have to convert it into a castle holding, which is going to cost us 500 gold. And I mean, we're gonna do that because it is in our capital region. So we are gonna want to spend some money, we're gonna build some buildings, and this is all gonna be great. But it's gonna make Conquest a bit tricky because since all of this is tribal, and that means we're gonna have to spend 500 gold on all of these things, unless there's some other way to convert tribal holdings into something else that's not as expensive. But I don't know if there is a way to do that. But I did find a couple of things, like... Wait, I thought this was... Oh, okay. This is a city holding. I thought this was a castle in that case, but... So we are gonna have to build a castle here in that case, but there is a city holding, so we are gonna have to be able to use that, so that's nice. There's also a castle up here, which we could go up and conquer. But more importantly, I found a island down here that's already a castle holding. And since it's an island, that's great for us, because we're pirates, we like islands. So we're probably gonna go and conquer this, but we're probably gonna work on the development a little bit. Or we just keep doing that on our main island and just centralize the crap out of our kingdom. But yeah, we're probably gonna go down and conquer this. I also found these guys, but I'm not sure if I want to conquer this, even though this a bunch of cities and there's a temple as well. Because they have the worst special building I've ever seen. It just costs a bunch of money, lowers levy size, and lowers development. So this is absolutely horrible, and I mean, this development is always going to be crap in that case. I don't think you can tear this down. And I'm assuming you have to, like, upgrade this a bunch before it does anything good. Maybe there's something great once you upgrade it all the way, but I don't know. It's some lore stuff, I guess. But this is just terrible. Although it is a city tier 3, so it is kind of cancelling each other out, but we might, if we take this, we're probably just gonna give it to a vassal or something. But I also found these guys, and this. So I think... if we go and conquer this, we can just hop over to this place. And this is going to be great, because this is development 10. They make great money. There's some really good buildings. I don't know if you have to have a certain religion or culture or something for this, but these are all really good. So I think the goal is going to be to just go and conquer these people. Maybe take this and see if we conquer some of elsewhere, but that just gives us a big new place to raid and collect slaves and all that good stuff. So I think the goal is gonna be to go down here, and that's gonna be good. Now we are gonna save up money for our castle, and we have a couple of ways to make money. We can raid, but our neighbors are I mean, they're slightly weaker than us, but they can probably defend themselves pretty okay against our raids. Because we're not that strong either, and I don't want to spend... don't want to have these guys take too much damage in raiding. So another way we can do is we have a special little casus belli, which is exact tribute. So we can just invade them for money. So it's basically fancy raiding, and that means we can call in allies, we can call in holy orders, although these guys can call in their allies too then. But this is a way for us to make money. Although, I don't think we're gonna do that right now. I think we're gonna just go and conquer these guys. Because I want islands. So we're just gonna go and conquer this county. It's gonna cost a little bit of prestige, but that is fine. We're gonna raise all of our stuff. And we do have a fair bit of piety. We're making a decent amount, so we might just wanna call the Tribunal Temple. It's not too expensive. I think we might. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. We got a fair amount of... Oh, It looked like they hadn't come over. But yeah, we're just gonna do that because we are gonna have to land on them and sit in jungle. So we might actually be able to take some damage from them. So yeah, that's good. It might have been a waste of piety, but it wasn't that much piety, so I think we're fine. Oh, and we are gonna disband the Oathmen and the Kaguti Riders. Oh, and we can't. Okay, never mind. Let's just let them jump into us and die as they do. And we're just gonna finish this, so we're gonna win this either way. So I'm gonna see if we can ransom some prisoners right away. Yeah. Let's ransom whoever you can. So, ransom accepted. We got 50 gold. Perfect. We're gonna enforce this. Gonna get a little bit of fame. There we go. Excellent. Now, we are working on control over here. I don't think we're gonna need to do that anymore because, well, doesn't matter what control we have there. It's not gonna give us anything anyway. So we're gonna increase control there instead. It's gonna take 4 years. Right? Wait, did we not move it? Oh, there we go. It's gonna take 8 years, but that's alright. This is gonna make us some money. We got a mud brick tower. Well, that's not very impressive. But ooh, we can have an elephantry. That's cool. It's gonna give us knights and some money. Neat. Okay, is that because there's elephants here or something? Because I don't think we could do that. Oh, whoops. Keep holding in shift to move because I play Warhammer. Can we get that here? No, I thought so. I've been looking at buildings here, but we can definitely not get that there. So, elephantry. That's something we're gonna get. So, we're just gonna unpause, let some time pass. An accusation of witchcraft. Bloodstained cloth. Crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented by me by a group of villagers from Eastfar as proof of Sodra has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their bad weather and are calling for her execution. So, you're a pretty wise woman who can't cast spells, but you're unlanded, you're kind of a nobody. So, we can burn her for her crimes against the tribunal, which will get us popular opinion and a bunch of piety. Ooh. Stewardship experience for stress. That is okay. If we release her, it is gonna make some people mad. But I mean, people are pretty happy here anyway. So, that's okay. Oh, which you say? I could use a new advisor. Yeah, I don't think that. Think we might just take the experience because we are working on stewardship, and we got stress to spare, so that's all right. So yeah, let's do that. They're almost done with this because I am gonna want to switch to magic soon. So the faster we finish this, the faster we can learn more magic. So that's gonna be good. So now we just let some time pass, work on our treasury. We're making good money each month, so 500 gold is gonna come quickly. Oh, and there we got our perk. So, I do like getting payment for hooks, but we can also get meritocracy, but since we don't have a leash, I don't think claimed throne is gonna be very worth it. That's pretty nice though if we get there, but I think there are some good ones here as well, like monthly income during war is pretty good. Vassal tax contribution is always good and all that. So I think we're just going to go with golden obligations. And then we are moving over to magic. And our skills is, I mean, we could use some more diplomacy and learning. I do like stewardship, but we're pretty good on stewardship. Although we are going to go down. No, wait. We did pick the one that gives us money, not stewardship. But I don't care too much about intrigue. So let's do the magical theory focused. That is fine. And we'll get some new magic soon. And speaking of... Intrigue. We're gonna switch you back to disrupt schemes. And how are you doing? We're up to 5. This is going really well. Seem to get this like every 2 years. That's gonna be very good for us. More money is more better. Now we are getting less money from our lifestyle thing, but that's alright. Oh, we can create a duchy. That is pretty expensive though. We are gonna do that eventually, but I think we are already kind of a duke. Yeah, Duchy Tyrell. So that's alright. We can hold off on that because I want the castle first. And we're gonna hold off on hold on to all of those anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What's in a name? With the babe cradled in her arms, Chairwoman Moroni looks up at me, her face the pictures of serenity. My love, let us name him Neldris, after you. Alright. Oh, he got lifespan 4. He's gonna get old. But he's gonna get way less lifestyle experience and all of that, but he's gonna live for a while. Yeah, sure. We can name him after me. I am pretty great after all. And yeah, there's nothing we really care about there, so we're just gonna let some time go. Investment inquiry. With Chairwoman Moroni diligently administering my household finances, there's more gold at the end of this season than expected. How should we put it best to use, husband? So we can host a magnificent dinner party. We can invest in control and encourage development in Admiralty of Eastfar. I mean, development growth isn't bad. We are working on that. So, oh, we're already up to 6. Very nice. There's one thing money can't buy, but if there is one thing money can't buy, it's eyes and ears. Increase defenses. Nah. Let's save it. We want a castle. So that's fine. And how would it look to attack you? Nulvils approaches me with a grave face, and before I ask her anything, tells me that she woke up this morning to find out that she has been robbed, as her servants recounted, by some Naga who stole precious crocodile hides from her. Nulvil asks for my help and awaits for my response. You gather an entourage to figure out what happened. Yeah, let's find this bastard who stole from you. The entourage returned with some surprising news. The Naga responsible were actually under direct orders of the respected Henshan, who was very offended by Nulvil. Speaking to the warriors that the entourage brought to me to confirm the story that Nulvil was stealing hides from the camp's herds proved to be true. They were taking back what was rightfully theirs. Man, I can't read today. So, foreign respects, but Nulvil spends a bunch of prestige. Or the hides belongs to Nulvil. I won't fall for this Naga's tricks. You gain foreign insult. Oh. Well, we do have some different culture stuff, so we might just wanna respect the foreign stuff just to keep order. I don't care about some Nulvil. Or do I? Who is Nulvil? You're some rando. Okay, who cares? Give it back to the Naga. I'm gonna keep the peace. The partition of Skyrim. After the death of High King Logrolf, Skyrim was broken into 2 halves. The new hold supported the new Western Pretender, while the old holds threw their support behind the daughter of the last High King. Now, after years of uneasy peace and Cold War, the 2 claimants of the old throne of Isgramor met the marked end of this conflict. And a Cold War makes sense in Skyrim. The High King Eric and High Queen Freydis recognize each other as High King of Western Skyrim and High Queen of Eastern Skyrim respectively. Only time will tell if this peace will last, or if this one side will try to one day claim the old High Kingdom for their own. Okay, so that's just some stuff happening in Skyrim. Doesn't really affect us. Oh, my cousin was imprisoned. Well, that's no good. I guess there's nothing I'm gonna do about it though. Drain and damage. Even though I had first believed the destruction was most straightforward, the practice of their magical disciplines, I find myself stumped with some of the primers that I have procured from the local mages guild. It's impressive that someone can write this much in 1 minute, so much on the minute different between various types of explosions and projectiles. I still ought to take this seriously, or else I'm sure I will regret it when a simple spell fails me due to some theoretical questions I have failed to address. For instance, there seems to be an important distinction between damage and drain, as two categories of material deterioration caused through magicka. Can it really be this difficult to cast fireballs and poison clouds? Both will kill my enemies, but I will read more about this. Read the book, even though it sounds dense. I should learn about the full spectrum of these effects, which will give us a lot of stress, but give us a little bit more magical lifestyles and sorcerer's sophistication for 2 years, which it's not that big, or neglected studies and lose some 29 stress. Nah, I think we're just gonna read it normally. It won't cause any stress, and it'll give us some magical lifestyle experience, which is good. And a designated guardian for realms. Oh yeah. So, what were we... Oh, intrigue. No, not intrigue. Martial. Intrigue is for losers. So, let's... No, not found a spouse. Find a guardian. Well, I guess tutor, I guess. So, let's find someone with martial stuff. You're a brilliant strategist. Let's have you do that. Very good. So how are you doing on control? Oh, we're almost there. So how are we doing with this? We are making some money. It's not great, but it's a pretty low tier castle. We only have a mud brick tower. It is gonna give us levies, which is nice. And we do have 600 gold now. I guess I didn't pay attention. So let's feudalize this tribe. There we go. Now we have a castle. And we are... Oh, 2 knights. That's pretty nice though. We can't afford any of these, but we're gonna start building buildings like crazy here. And I guess these cheap ones that makes money is pretty good. Like Hill Farm, I think, yeah, you're mostly as defender's advantage and supply. But you give the same amount of money, but also gives levies. It's not a lot of levies, but it's something. And they seem to be the same tax and just different things, but I rather have more levies than defensible stuff. And we get some light cavalry bonuses, which I do think one of our things were. Yeah, Kaguti Raiders are light cavalry. Yeah, excellent. So, we're gonna get that. We are also gonna build one of those buildings there once we get to 80 gold again. Oh, and we got our first magic. Oh, and this is... these icons are a little bit messed up. But let's get one of these. I think I like alteration. Because there are some cool buffs for fighting. Oh, and we should probably do some rituals. Because we're maxed out, we get 1 each month. So let's just fortify, like... Fortify... There's stewardship. Yeah. We'll fortify stewardship, because that's gonna make us a little bit more money. And... Oh! Yeah, now we got more of these. So, shield was 5% of that. Swift swim was... Oh, naval speed. That's pretty good. And feather movement speed. Oh, that's also pretty good. It's very expensive, though. But those are gonna be pretty good when we go into battle. Oh, actually, is there any spells, like straight up spells we want to do instead? Alteration. We got transmute. Oh, we can just exchange magic for gold. Yeah, let's cast Tribute. And we'll only have the Fortified Stewardship for now. Very good. That's gonna make us some nice amount of money. And because I don't want to max out Magicka, because that's just wasted magic. Ever so useful for arcane purposes, such as the creation of sigils, the study of Daedric alphabet is vital to any aspiring conjurer. Possessing secret letters, alternate forms, clustering irregularities, and all sorts of oddities, it is considered by many scholars to be one of the most difficult languages to exist. Luckily, I am well versed in a language that uses such alphabet, and that puts me in a clear advantage. Oh, nice. So we get a little bit extra magic lifestyle points. Very nice. You get a lot of events when you do the. Oh, we can. Oh, right. We can spend piety for it. Let's not. Right. You can. You get a lot of events just studying magic, which makes this a lot faster, which is pretty cool. And oh, someone conquered this. And I mean, I'm still not sure if we want this. But I mean, it kind of breaks even, and we can give it to a vassal. So maybe we will conquer this. They really don't have anything, so it's gonna be pretty free. So let's just go and do that. There is someone over here as well with nothing, and this is a temple. But I don't remember how temple holdings work if there's a different faith there. I don't remember. But we're gonna go and take this. It's gonna be pretty free. Oh, no, crap. No, not there, not there. Stop it. Disband. Crap. I was gonna put a little flag over there. A stupid little flag that we can raise everything over there. And we are gonna get rid of the Oathman, because I want to keep them around for more important stuff. And we are just gonna go and land over there. Well, that was very quick. Do we have any... There's no real loot in any of those, so we're just gonna end this. It's gonna be cheaper like that. There we go. And yeah, the control is done over there. How is the control over here though? Because we didn't ever finish that. Okay, let's finish that. It's just 10 months. And yeah, I think we are gonna give this away. Although it doesn't hurt holding it for now. We have plenty of holding or domain limits, so that's fine. We're gonna see how that all maths out once we have control over it. There we go. Oh, as our Order of the Tribunal Temple of Faith, Tamriel grows, we need more land from which to organize our defense of the Tribunal of Faith. Uxix Bogs. What the hell kind of name is that? But that is right over there. It is a city. But I mean, I don't think I care too much about that. So yeah, let's give Bogside to you. That is fine. It's gonna give us a bunch of money. It's gonna make the Holy Order stronger. And let's have a look at this. Oh, come on. I can't... Oh, right. This is how you look at the upgrades. I'm stupid. So, okay, it gets worse. Or worse. Oh my god, it gets worse. It goes up to 3. And it costs 800 each time. It just gets worse. What the hell? Oh, at the end, you just lose 1. Okay, that is absolutely terrible. How many thousands do you spend for that? 8, 1600, 2400, 3200 gold to get 1 tax instead of -2. Yeah, okay, I think we're gonna... I wish you could just demolish it. I would have made that so much easier. But, right, we were gonna start and fix the control over here and see how that maths out. And we are gonna give this to someone eventually, because once we get this, that's gonna be our jam. But we have lots of money, so we're gonna spend a bunch of money. And I think we want a hunting grounds here as well. Because, yeah, it was pretty good. It gives us levies. Levies are good to have. So let's construct that. Can we upgrade that? Does not have plantations innovation. Okay, that's a reason not to get that, maybe then. Because we can get these, I think. Because I guess we have mannerism. Let's have a look at our... No, no, yeah, that's... No, that's the version... Wait! What am I doing? There's innovations. We got moats. And... Oh, a lot of these things. So, we don't have plantations, but we do have mannerisms, I think. Where is mannerisms? Okay, I can't find that either. Oh, well. Oh, we're working on stilt striders. Well, I assumed we already had that, because... Although we're not in Morrowind, so... That's alright. But, either way, we are gonna... No, we're not gonna grant this to anyone. We're gonna build one of these. So, I mean, more knights and knight effectiveness is really good, though. Although that might just be... That might just be... Princess of Darkness talking. And Royal Reserves is a lot of money. More money is more better. Although we don't have... Oh, right. Because this is Leal culture. Ugh. Stupid Leal. Oh, we can't get any of these. Because we really need to switch the culture here. How was that gonna look? 0.3 progress. So, 27 years. But I guess we should try to get that. But we could. The population of Padomi Island still clings to their Halil traditions and customs. Their stubbornness makes them difficult to rule over. And it would be better to settle some of our own people there. Settlers from various settlements and cities are ready to start a new life in Padomi Islands. And most are merely waiting for our approval. As our culture is not native from the region, our conversion efforts will be greatly slowed. Boo. So if we do that, yeah, it's gonna take 27 years. Wonder if there's some way to make this go faster. Okay, well, it went down by 1 year. Okay, I guess we'll see. Cyrodiil is in shock. The warlord Atribus, a zealot bent on destroying the Akaviri potentate, seized the Imperial city and with it the crown of Cyrodiil. While it's said that the Elder Council should soon get in power and become the ruling body of the Imperial Isles, along with most of the province, the young warlord will stay in control for a few years to deal with the aftermath of the war. The warlord's hatred for the Akaviri is known by everyone, and some whispers that Atribus might use this time to further his own ambition. Okay, neat. Okay, this is gonna take forever. So maybe just focus on developing that instead. And we'll deal with this eventually. Let's just get a... Let's get a trade port. That's pretty good. And I guess we'll focus on this a little bit more, because this is where it's at. How about pastoral lands? That is more levies. The reinforcement rate is okay, but the supply limit is probably pretty meh. What else can we put here? The orphanage, but that doesn't have any... Yeah, that doesn't have any other levels. That's just the orphanage. Barracks, I don't think I care about. Rather just have more money. I mean, it is a lot of levies, but eh. So, I guess hill farms or pastoral lands. Guess hill farms is more money, but it's just defender's advantage. Let's do the pastoral lands for the levies and money. And that's gonna be good. How much to upgrade this? Need 560. That's a lot. And to upgrade this, we need 440. Also a lot. So I guess we'll leave them be for now. We can make some holdings here. Like maybe a temple. As a pirate ruler, you may not personally hold temple holdings. Yeah, that's fine. But I think I'd rather just make a city here in that case. So that's 340, which isn't too much. Can let that be. And we're actually making money here. We're not losing money, which is nice. My wife, Chairwoman Moroni, gets to hear many things during her comings and goings at court. Lately, she has heard some very interesting stories about what my buccaneer Cernis does in the shadows. Oh, so we're gonna have a secret on you, which means we can... is it blackmail? No. I want to use the hook to... Oh wait, we only know a secret. We don't have a hook. So to get that, we need to blackmail, and they will accept. So they'll like us a little bit less, but I don't care. Blackmail. So how much money will you give it for me? Wait, did we not get that? Can demand payment for hooks. Yeah. No, not you. Wait, who was that? We had... who was the person we had a hook on? There you are. Let's pin you, so we remember that we have a hook on you. And where do I... Oh, there's demand payment. Oh, you don't have enough money. Well, start making money. At least we have a hook. As chairman, I have been obliged to attend a local sparring tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. My buccaneer Cernsey is here as always, is being an insufferable lout. Her constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. On the other hand, I just noticed a merchant dropping off a cart of newly invented brandies. Neat. So we can become drunk, or a drunkard. That's fun. Oh, we are gonna lose Arcana that way, so I think we lose our casting abilities under 10. So we can't be a drunkard. Oh, we can get a bunch of prestige for some stress. So we can push Cernsey into the horse's water trough to liven things up. Oh, that's great. A good drink always improves my mood, or I've wasted enough time on this disaster. No. Oh, she becomes my rival. That's not great. But it's too fun not to. Fuck you. We have a hook on them, so that's okay. I've been struggling with the primer on restoration for some time. The book is incomprehensible enough, and provides a clear outline and formulaic descriptions of the standard restoration spells. But there is one issue with that has stumped me. It makes repeated reference to the living energies, assuming that the reader understands and makes several explanations of restoration's method and mysterious contingents on this concept. I have searched this term elsewhere to no avail. Here and there obscure references. Most of them are of religious nature, or at least metaphysical. This much seems to be obvious. The living energies are what we in the school affect through magic in living bodies to cause the effect of our spells. But what precisely are they? So, it is the fundamental divine bequeathment of mortals. The energies are some exotic creatia, not unlike magica. Or it is important that we know, provided we can use them for good. Heart over reason. Let's get the it's the fundamental divine bequeathment of mortals, which will get us some piety, which is nice. Oh, someone... No, what? No. You're... Oh, you're... What? Oh, wait. Did they capture my daughter somehow? How? She's stubborn. That's neat. She's content, patient, and stubborn. Huh. Okay. Well, that's not very good. How did you raid me or something? Well, she's come to age at the same time. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclinations toward warfare, such as Syrian, can become truly understanding in it. It is impressive to see such skill in someone so young. She displays a level of insight that are rare even among veteran commanders. Chairwoman Moroni, contributions towards Syrian's education cannot go unmentioned. Her lessons have given Syrian some valuable knowledge for her future life. So, well, you're a brilliant strategist, which is very nice, and you're a forger, which is pretty good. But you are under house arrest, which is terrible. And they grew up so fast. I mean, I suppose we could just go to war at them for it, but they are pretty strong. I didn't even notice them raiding us. How did that happen? Well, fine. We're gonna have to pay it. An empty council position? What? Well, let's assign my sister-in-law and buccaneer. I think she was already the one there, wasn't she? I recognize her. But that's fine. This is good. How's the development? I just want to... Oh, we're up to 8. Very nice. Why is this? Oh, we're losing some control. Okay. Well, we're still working over here. And we're making 0.07. And is this actually... No, it's not affected by this. It's taken directly into taxes, which is fine. So we are still gonna get levies and all that good stuff. It's just gonna not be very profitable, which is fine. Oh, my counselor died in childbirth. Well, that absolutely sucks. That was my steward as well. She was a good steward. And now I'm kind of regret becoming a rival. Oh well, that's okay. We have a hook on her. It's fine. It was worth it pushing her down into that trough. It was funny. That's all that's important. So, could we upgrade this? Yes, we can. No, we do not have the innovation for it. And yeah, we don't have the innovation for that either. Okay, that's okay. We can't really build anything there. But we can get expert alteration, which gets mass paralysis. What does that do? I'm guessing it's not one of these, but okay. I wanted to see if we got any more rituals though, but we didn't. So open spellbook. Let's see what mass paralysis does. Okay, we cast it on a county, and it doesn't say what it does. Huh. Well, I guess we might need to try that out sometime. We have a lot of magicka, so if we're fighting anyone that's strong, we're gonna try it out. But it was on a county. Maybe that's just like paralyzes all of the garrison, so it will be very easy to just take the garrison. Maybe. Okay, so you are very strong. You're gonna be hard to take. Oh, fancy! They put on eye patches. So yeah, but I think we might attack this soon, because we can just take. I mean, Do we want to take those first? No, probably not. There's nothing there. Well, there is a tribe holding there. So we're obviously just going to take the Solhest first. So if we were to take Solrest, we can bring in our allies, and yeah, that's probably gonna be fine. But we're gonna probably do that next episode. Oh wait, we have an unmarried heir. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that next episode too. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.